So the search is still underway for a missing miner at the Sibanye-Stillwater mine's Ikamva shaft that's west of Johannesburg after 4 other miners died yesterday due to heat and gas exposure. The spokesperson for the mine, Thabisile Phumo, says the 5 employees entered an abandoned working area. On the line now, we have got the spokesperson for the Sibanye-Stillwater mine, Thabisile Phumo. Thabisile, thank you for your time. What is the situation regarding the search for the one missing miner? As far as we understand that 4 bodies have now been retrieved.
Thank you, Leon, and good morning to you and to your viewers. As at this point, we have located 3 miners were declared deceased yesterday, and in the early hours of this morning, we located the 4th body, where the specialized mine rescue teams are actually working tirelessly to try to retrieve this 4th body, which we found in an abandoned stope or path, and rescue efforts are continuing to try to locate the 5th employee who was part of the crew that went into this area.
Yeah. Any sort of updates as to why the miners went in there? And I mean, if we know this is a disused shaft, what was the reason behind them going in?
Look, at this point, we are not in a position to tell, because obviously the investigation is to take place, which is led by the DMR. We will be able to determine, firstly, the circumstances around them going into an area that was abandoned. And I think at that point, we will be able to shed more light as to why they would have gone into this area.
Yeah. You know, there's been a lot of criticism coming in from some of the unions, and I just quote one of the union members' bosses, Joseph Matunja, was saying Sibanye is a legal zama because Goldfield sold that mine to them, knowing that there's nothing left to mine there. So Sibanye is taking over the mine, meaning that they are behaving like zamas. I mean, let's get a response from you to an accusation like that.
Look, that's firstly a very serious allegation, and it's an unfounded allegation. Look, together with our unions, including AMCU, we have actually 3 weeks ago, following the incident we had at Masakane Shaft, had a safety summit where we sat together with them and the DMR to try to come up with get to the bottom of the problems that we are facing, but also come up with solutions that will ensure that the safety and well-being of our employees is restored. So at this point, it is regrettable, but we obviously understand where the unions are coming from in terms of them being concerned about the loss of life. We are just as concerned and distressed. And in fact, we continue to work with to counsel the families, and we once again are sending our condolences to them and their friends, because it is a very difficult time for them, a very difficult time for the unions, but also a very difficult time for us as a mine.
Can you confirm that the miners were not sent into this abandoned area by the mine themselves? Were they not ordered to go in there?
Look, without a proper investigation being done, we cannot speculate. As I indicated earlier, the DMR is on site. They will conduct what we call an in-loco inspection, which will reveal some of the circumstances that led to them going in. At that point, we'll be in a position to ascertain as to what were the reasons for them going underground in that abandoned area in particular.
Yeah. Just as we wrap this up, I mean, there's a serious problem at your mines, and you have to admit to this. I mean, last month we had 7 workers dying following that seismic event that happened at the mine. Now there's another 5 that have died this month. I mean, do we have to see multiple deaths every month before something is done for the safety of mine workers?
Look, Leanne, we are just as distressed as the mine, and as I indicated, the safety protocols, the safety systems are in place. In fact, we have flat-footed on our safety interventions, in fact, even before this, but after our incident, after the Masakane incident, we actually went a step further and called formally all the stakeholders to kind of come together with us to get to the bottom of the problem, but also help us to find solutions to safety. So we are just as distressed, and we remain hopeful that we will learn, obviously, from the previous incidences, including this one, and ensure that we curb the loss of lives going forward, because one life lost too many is one too many.
Yeah. All right, let's leave it there for this morning. Thanks so much for talking to us. I'm sure throughout the day we'll get updates from Thabisile Phumo, who is the spokesperson for Sibanye-Stillwater mine.